is Peter Seehy. I'm from Australia and in Sydney. Well, I've got a bit of a story to tell. It goes back to when I was about 24 years old. I'm 49 now. I was in the Australian Army and I fractured my back in a training accident. So it was a crush fracture of the second lumbar vertebrae. I was out of action for around about 6 months from work. I suppose for the next 10 years thereabouts, I suffered with a lot of stiffness and tightness in my back, even though I did recover from the injury itself. As a part of the injury, because it was a crush fracture, because I actually compressed my spine, it also did damage to a lot of my intervertebral discs. So I actually have 7 prolapsed discs in my spine. One is encroaching on the nerve in the cervical spine, and also one is encroaching on the nerve in the lumbar spine. And I was, had a little bit of pain, but not too much. But I was asked one day, I was told one day about this amazing system called Pilates. I had a look at the book, and I was a little bit of a skeptic because to me it just looked like a bunch of ab exercises. Even though at the time in the Army I had become a physical trainer, so I was into fitness, but I didn't really get the concept of what it was all about until a little later. I was at a fitness expo and I managed to come across the same book that this woman had showed me, and the guy who wrote the book was there, and he convinced me to come and do some training with him. And I could say that within the first couple of sessions I noticed a difference straight away. In fact, the pressure from my spine was removed almost immediately, and I was surprised. And so I went from becoming a skeptic to a believer. In fact, so much that I wanted to learn, a whole lot more about it. I did courses and so forth. I got what the courses are all about. I got what this delivery system was about, and I became so much of a fan of it. I wanted to teach. I wanted to teach the world, and I wanted to teach the world all about this new amazing system. So if essentially, I stopped personal training completely. And I pursued this knowledge of Pilates, which has led me to where I am today. I've actually put a Pilates studio into a gym because I wanted to introduce the Pilates world to the gym world at the same time, which has been quite successful. We train around about 120 people a week, and so I myself, I train about 3 times a week, and predominantly these days in the studio on the machines, which is what I prefer. I don't do so much floor anymore, but I do teach floor. And teach reformer as well, and as well as all other studio apparatus. Men are some of the biggest skeptics. They think it's for girls. Simple as that, they do. And that and the more guys, which is why I introduced into a gym, is because I'm going to be able to convince guys as well that it's there for them. And it's not just for women. And they'd be amazed. You can only if you try it, you'll become a believer.